Okay, welcome back to Bounce Around Charleston. Embracing You Foundation presents annual Survivor Candlelight Gala. And my guest is here. She's going to tell me all about this wonderful event. Cynthia Smalls. She's the executive chairperson and co-founder of Embracing You Breast Cancer Foundation. Welcome to Bounce Around Charleston.
Thank you. Welcome for having me.
I was reading your email. I was watching your video. And I'm telling you, it's something else. Tell us about Embracing You.
Embracing You is a foundation that myself and two other friends started back in 2010. I'm a two-time breast cancer survivor myself, and my other two friends, Odessa Mackey and Sonia Simmons, they were breast cancer survivors as well in the community. We grew up together and we attended the same church. So I had heard them tell their stories before I was diagnosed. So they were the support system I leaned on. And in doing so, we talked and said, you know, we want to do more in the community. We want to bring more awareness. We want more women to know and tell their stories and not die of breast cancer. There's no need for our communities to have women dying of breast cancer. So the foundation was started. It's been here since September 28, 2010. And we've been doing a lot in the community in the past 8 years. So some of that work has involved a monthly support group conference call where we get our survivors can call in because they're scattered all over the low country area. And so they call in on a monthly basis and we have a great time just supporting each other by word and by empowering and educating. So education is our primary thing. Then we have 2 free luncheons every year where we get everyone together, and that's not only the breast cancer survivors but their families who are supporters and friends. It's free. They come out and they get to meet each other after talking or emailing with each other all the time, and we have a great time. Always we do an education piece there as well. And then we also have where we go out into the community. So we go out to health fairs, we go out to events all over the low country where we actually talk about breast cancer, bringing more awareness, and we as well support not only the community but survivors. So we have 2 programs that we financially provide assistance to survivors and individuals that may not have insurance that need some screenings and scans, things like that.
Wow. So this gala brings great support for that.
The gala brings a lot of support. It really helps us out. The gala this year, we're excited. This is the first year we're having a keynote speaker. So we are actually bringing in a woman by the name of Karen Eubanks Jackson.
I was watching her video.
Yeah, she's coming from Houston, Texas. Phenomenal woman. She's been in this fight for the last 24 plus years. She started an organization called Sisters Network, Inc. National organization. She's getting into communities, especially African American communities, supporting African American women and just bringing more awareness to stop the silence.
How important is support?
The support is very important. When we meet a lot of women and men, sometimes we meet men because we've met a couple that have gone through breast cancer, they always say, you know, it's always good to have someone who's gone through the journey, because even though they may have family and friends that support, you can't there's things that you want to share, or you say, hey, I'm going through this. Have you ever gone through this, or was this? And someone else could say, yeah, that's been there, done that, it's normal, or, you know, let me tell you what you need to do to kind of help this symptom or whatever. So there's that support is very important, and it helps to keep people inspired, empower them to know that you can do it. This journey is hard, but it's doable.
I tell my congregation all the time, that's why testimonies are so important.
It is.
Because someone is sitting in the congregation who might be going through what you just went through, or they're in the fight right now. And to hear you say, you can do it, you can make it, because I came through it, it's great support, huh? Great
support. And, you know, and the thing that brings me and the other founders in the board joy is when we go out and we see women who initially, when we met them, they didn't want to tell their story. They were depressed, you know, some of them were down. They almost didn't have hope. But then as you see they interact with not only us but other survivors they meet, they begin to come out more. And then you see them blossoming and they start telling their story and they start talking, and then that's the joy of it, you know.
So at this gala, there's going to be a live auction?
Will be a live auction. We
And
have
entertainment.
items and entertainment. We have Darrell Ravenel and Peace of Mind Band.
Know them well.
They've been with us several years. They do an awesome job. They are really great and interactive with the audience. The live auction items are items that have been donated by businesses and individuals. And we actually have a local attorney, Eduardo Curry, that will be our auctioneer.
Now you know I know him well.
And our MC is actually from Charleston. She's from the Charleston area, Cicely McCrae, and she is a breast cancer survivor as well. So we not only incorporate our survivors in the program, we celebrate them because a lot of them come out to the event. Some of them are sponsored, individual sponsor survivors to come out, and so they are celebrated during that time as well.
Okay. Embracing You Foundation presents annual Survivor Candlelight Gala, Saturday, October 27th, 7 p.m. to 12 midnight. Woo! You won't be out there all night at the Embassy Suites. Live auction and entertainment. For more information, visit www.embracingyou.com. I got that one, TELIA. Yes. Thank you for being here today,
Thank you.
Cynthia Smalls. And I'm hoping that this is a wonderful event and everything's happening for you in a great way.
Thank you.
Okay. Coming up next, we're here to talk about something you need to hear about. It's the 4th Annual African Consciousness Coalition, right after this break.